The national anthems of these two beautiful countries have been sung. And Graham, we're going to get set now to introduce our officials. As both players and coaches shake hands and pay each other homage. Well, our officials tonight are coming from the likes of Serbia, Slovakia, and Estonia. While from Serbia, we have Sasha Alexander Glisic. From Slovakia, we have Zdenko Tomasovic. And then from Estonia, we have Mihail Maniste. Very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA EuroBasket. Well, Graham, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups now, but again, what can we get ready for Turkey's main lineup here?
Well, Shane Larkin's going to be the facility. He can facilitate or he can get his own. 18 points, 7 assists in the last game. Saber, Osman, Sandley and Tunsa are going to be the starters. I really like Sertak Sanji as well, but there's our focused player for this game. Looking really focused there, Shane Larkin, B Montenegro, 18 points, 7 assists, and just unstoppable again, and a real high jump on his three. You take away the three, he's getting all the way to the bucket.
Well, one of the key players at his position that it would go up against there is Coach Eryan Ataman, a man who's renowned for winning championships across Europe at the club level. Again, can he do it here at the international level? But going back to Shane Larkin, of course, one of the key matchups at his position is going to be D-Boss. Now, D-Boss was very quiet in the last game, but again, as we start to take a look at the starting lineup for Bulgaria, what can we make out from this five?
Well, D-Boss and Kostov, of course, who played in the last EuroBasket with Bulgaria there. Stoilov has got to be really strong. He's got great touch offensively, be strong with the rebounds. Marinov can put up big numbers as well, and Vesenkov has just got to be and do Vesenkov things, and he just accumulates stats throughout the game, even though he had some problem moments in the last game. 26 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 11 rebounds, 26 points of 11 shots. Outstanding effort from the big fella.
Well, Sasha Vesenkov, there is head coach Rosen Barchovsky, a man who's been one of the greatest coaches in the history of Bulgarian basketball. And again, he was very confident saying that he was going to be able to lead this team to get to Berlin. But again, I think the opening game against Spain just proved how tough this is going to be, of course. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from tip-off. Of course, this is Group A fiction, game day 2 of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. We'll go in and listen very shortly before we get to the official sponsor to so countdown to tip-off, which is momentarily away. 1 minute. Barchovsky now trying to get the last few words. They've only won 2 of their last 22 games in the FIBA EuroBasket group stage. So again, it's going to be a very, very tough ask here. There you see Coach Ataman rallying his players, making sure not to take the foot off the pedal, of course, but it's the first win in the EuroBasket with less than 75 points since 2001. What a stat right there.
Yeah, great job by the FIBA stats guys, giving us all sorts of looks into these games. But Bulgaria have just got to play with confidence. Don't fear Turkey. If they can really get pushing and really put them under pressure, let's see how Turkey deal with it. Now, they came through the game against Montenegro. That was impressive with Sedi Osman and Shane Larkin starring. Shanley, he can be special for this team, and he's been really helping Schengen. And there's also Akeem Olajuwon's been working with Schengen as well, and I'm really looking forward to watching him play. He's going to come off the bench, the young Houston Rocket star.
Well, moments away from tip-off now. There you can see the starting lineup, of course, looking very dangerous here with Cedi Osman and Shane Larkin in the backcourt along with Tunçer. What's interesting, of course, Korkmaz not playing in this game, and I think that's a smart decision by Ataman, identifying that maybe Bulgaria not as competitive as the other teams are going to play in this group, of course, with all due respect to Bulgaria. I mean, after seeing the game they played against Spain, probably a wise decision to allow Korkmaz to rest.
I think it's a good decision. He didn't play big minutes against Montenegro either. He came up big for them right down the stretch and just tipped them over the edge for them to win that game. But yeah, give him a rest today. Maybe he plays tomorrow, because it is a double-header weekend here in Tbilisi.
As we mentioned now, we are moments away here from tip-off. Shanley looks like he's going to jump this one here with Stoilov. good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here in Tbilisi, Georgia. Don't go anywhere as we're set for tip. Group A fixture, game day 2. This is the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. It's Turkey versus Bulgaria. We're underway. Well, we'll be Turkey now. Get the first possession under Shane Larkin. As you mentioned, Shane Larkin was 5 of 6 from the perimeter in their opening game against Montenegro, which they did come away with a big victory. Turkey now coming off one screen, finding Shanley. Shanley now in the hands of Shaybet. Followed up by the big man, Bulgaria. Don't do a good job of boxing out.
That was great play. Lots of handoffs and screens, and Shaybet just staying alert by the hoop to put it in.
Well, D-Boss now finding Vezenkov. Vezenkov tries early on from the perimeter, doesn't get it. It's Marinov now. Well, Kostov was 1 for 6 from the perimeter the other night. Now he goes 1 for 1. But he did make his first three-pointer against Spain. He didn't hit another one, but could this be the same day?
Yeah, Marinov with a nice quick pass, and Kostov no hesitation on that three-point attempt.
Tuccia now trying to use Shanley as the big man. The big man now pick and pop from 17 feet, takes it, doesn't get it. Yeah, look at the follow-up by Shaybet, but Bulgaria can push this one. Boss now finding Kostov in transition to Vezenkov. Vezenkov tries another three-pointer. Again, no good. 0 for 2 there for Sasha Vezenkov.
Well, Turkey be happy for him taking threes. They don't want him to be getting to the hoop too early in this game.
Chetty Osman now here on the ball. He's going to use Shanley now. Chetty now goes in with a little bit of a scoop little finger roll, but Vezenkov trying to defy the laws of basketball gravity.
So again, Chetty Osman can finish with both hands. He's so smooth and gets it to go off the glass.
Stoilov now looking for D-Boss. Now looking to get this one to Marinov. Now Marinov in the corner. Now he is shown to hit a few three-pointers. Steps back right in the face of Tuccia. Well, Bulgaria maybe building an identity. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe right now.
Yeah, hang loose. You've got nothing to lose in this game as they take the lead by 2 and no hesitation and drains the shot.
Well, Turkey continued to use Shanley with the pick and pop. Now the big man again, simply unstoppable. We love the fact he can pick and roll and he can pick and pop.
Yeah, he's just a super player. Whether it's free throw, jump shot, going to the hoop, or stepping out for the 3.
Well, D-Boss now. Again, trying to run circles here against Shane Larkin. Again, smart move there by D-Boss. Wow, those two meet each other in the Turkish Basketball Superliga. We're in for a hell of a matchup. It's Galatasaray versus Shane Larkin.
That's right, from Efes. And, well, D-Boss, I like that. Get Shane Larkin in trouble. Just show Larkin that I'm here and I'm going to cause you problems.
Well, D-Boss is a Galatasaray superhero. Again, he will be playing for the team next year. The fans absolutely love him. He loves living in Istanbul. Now, we had him on the BCL Trash Talk, the official podcast of the Basketball Champions League. I said, what is the one thing you love about Turkey? He says, man, the food out here is great. I said, then your favorite dish? It's just the rice. I love how they cook rice out here in Turkey. Tuccia now here, got it by D-Boss. Get things going. They want to go to Chetty Osman now. Got it by Kostov. Chetty now looking to post up here. Goes down the middle. Chetty puts up a little dream up, and Chetty time just going to work with a bit of magic.
That was really high skill. Tough for Kostov there. Just gets into the lane, knocks it down.
D-Boss for 3 now. D-Boss tucks it away. Now, if you remember, he had 8 three-pointers on the road against Apoel Nehulon for Galatasaray in the Basketball Champions League. And again, the Bulgarian fans want to see that kind of D-Boss play.
Absolutely not. Just completely loose and relaxed, knocks it down.
Well, Larkin was 5 for 6. And Marinov. Graham, they had him, forced him into a tough shot, but he runs right under him. And now he's going to go to the free throw line here for 3 shots.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer, but let's just watch Seti. Just bumps Kostov a couple of times, creates some space. The help doesn't come. And that's a really nice part of his game. He actually goes into a layup step, sort of a push, hook shot, and just nothing but net.
Well, he makes the first free throw. Again, you talk about another superhero in Turkish basketball. Man, they absolutely love him. Well, they love him if he plays for your team. If he doesn't play for your team, you are terrified of this man. Shane Larkin, probably a cult hero throughout European basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, 2 big European club competitions. He's won them back to back. Vandaloo Efes.
Well, Vezenkov now bringing the ball up here. One problem that Bulgaria, as we've seen, have had so far is now D-Boss. Find it. Vezenkov with a dime. And again, a little 1-2 punch. That's a nice little play there between those two.
Yeah, Great read from Boss, and I like Vesenkov playing away from the ball, just catch finish. Nice job.
Now he'll run up one screen, he'll blow up the mid-range. Again, these two teams exchanging field goals.
Yeah, just in the flow there, Josh. If you're open, just knock it down.
Vesenkov now attacking the basket. Well, catches on ball. My goodness gracious! This guy is a magician. Abracadabra.
Lost possession, got it back, and in the flow, knocked it down.
Pick a pop now with Shanley. Shanley doesn't get it. Vesenkov with the rebound. Now Bulgaria. Gonna take a risky pass now. Marinov for a handover. Kostov. Bulgaria here with a 2-point lead. Vesenkov now. Up against Shaban, takes a mid-range, takes a jump shot, doesn't get it. Again, he can shoot the ball, but again, they want him to attack the basket.
Good job again by Turkey, forcing Vesenkov into a tough shot.
Shanley goes up again. I do want to go back and see the replay of Sasha Vesenkov. I mean, words can't describe that kind of move he did there. I mean, he made the drive to the basket. Let's have a look at, I mean, is he trying to play for the Harlem Globetrotters? He is throwing himself an alley-oop there.
Well, you can tell he's in the flow completely in rhythm when you can lose the ball and get it, catch it in midair and just make the shot.
Well, currently here at the free throw line for Turkey is Shertak Shanley. Again, the big man. He's originally from Edirne, Turkey, 31 years of age now. Played for Beşiktaş Sampo back from 2016 to 18. Also played for Trabzonspor as well. So again, a player, and for Galatasaray for that matter, very well-traveled basketball player. I mean, they know about him all over Turkey, but again, what is it about his game that makes him such a great basketball player?
Defensively, he's solid. He's not as quick, obviously, now as some of these other bigs, but he's going to use his experience, similar to Dublevic in certain ways. Maybe not quite got the three-point threat of Dublevic, but he's just a complete all-round player on offense.
Well, D-Boss now finding Vesenkov. Vesenkov keeps the line, puts him a little teardrop, and gets the roll. Well, again, when he doesn't get a shot going for the perimeter, he definitely has the game down low to get it going, doesn't he?
Yeah, Vesenkov really switched on. Great job again, D-Boss. This is obviously their plan. Just keep playing that two-man game until Turkey stop them.
Lock it now, finding Shanley. Shanley going to work there. Again, I don't know if you saw that, but D-Boss just favoring that right arm there. Could be a bit of a problem here for Bulgaria. The Boss now takes a three-pointer, puts it up, and a foul's going to be called against Shaban. Shaban just unimpressed with the call from the official there. There's Vesenkov there.
Shot, Josh. He's got Shanley all over him. Just leans in, a little push shot, a little push floater, whatever you want to call it, but the absolute magician around the hoop there, Vesenkov.
Well, coming into the game now, Sadek Abacha, the young prospect who plays for Galatasaray, had a very good year this season in the Basketball Champions League. And again, this is a great opportunity for him to really develop his game further. Ivanov now making the penetration, finding Stoilov, and again, Stoilov getting some good looks here. With the dish off from Ivanov.
They're playing really loose, really impressive. Turkey better not underestimate Bulgaria. Nice pick and roll again.
Chetty Osman now giving this one back to Tocha, using another screen here from Shanley. Gets called a double team now. Shanley, dish up, Kabacha with a throwdown. Big man introducing himself early on.
Kabacha there, just waiting in on the baseline. Perfect pass from Shanley, and a high flying dunk.
Turkey moves the ball very well, so Vesenkov. Well, Kabacha gets called for foul. It's only the 13th foul now here on Turkey. Vesenkov, good movement off the ball there to draw the contact. Well, there's a two-handed rim rocker. Galatasaray special there.
That's a nice start for him. Just settle the nerves, get a wide open throwdown.
Ivanov now finding Stoilov again to kick out to Vesenkov. Vesenkov goes baseline, puts up another little floater, doesn't get it. Stoilov with the offensive rebound. Well, he could be pivotal in this game, Graham.
Yeah, all the attention on Vesenkov. Stoilov just hanging around, waiting for the miss if it's going to come. Nice touch off the glass.
Lock it now, just trying to get Turkey into an offense. They go to Chetty Osman. They want to go back to that pick and roll with Shanley. Shanley really having to work here on offense. Finding Kabacha. Got to Chetty. Now Chetty did struggle from the perimeter. Boy, he's thinking about it. Makes a drive, puts up a circus shot. Wow, Chetty Osman, are you serious? Somebody explain to me Now Cedi Osman works his magic. I mean, we thought he was going to, I don't think he believes it either. He was looking to go for the three-pointer. That's when you say thank you to everybody in Turkey. Teşekkür ederim.
He's just thrown it up. Good touch. He's playing really loose and in rhythm as well for the start of this game. And those things are going to happen when you're Cedi Osman, basically, because that was just superb.
Bulgaria now still holding on to the lead here. 27-21, 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Turkey, as you mentioned, maybe not underestimating Bulgaria, possibly not becoming ready here to play this game.
Yeah, I think Bulgaria played above themselves. A lot of players getting involved, knocking down shots.
Well, I do apologize. We just had a change in the score, of course. The score is 21-21. It wasn't 27. My apologies on that one. Well, Cedi missed the free throw. Bulgaria now maybe just having a lot of time to believe in themselves. The question is, how much longer can they keep this going? The bench not being as deep as the Turkish bench, but Ivanov now. Got here by Shane Locke. He's going to use a screen from Stoilov. Ivanov hopes turns it over. Vezenkov comes up with it, finds Boss. Boss goes in reverse slam, can't get it. Now Turkey can push.
That's better defense by Turkey. Ivanov in for Bulgaria. He had a fantastic game the other night against Spain.
Let's pick a ball there to shake it well. We're thinking about some big plays here we've seen so far in the NBA that he's done, but goes in for the layup now, makes the easy choice.
Great job by Schengen there.
Lost for a three in the corner, doesn't get it. Imagine with a rebound, and now Seamus has it here. Goes to the bump well. Seamus has it, lost control. There was a foul there.
Kostov seems to have been spun around there like that. I think that may have been a foul. He's reached across. Nothing called. Look at this from Schengen. He's learning from Shandy with those pick and rolls. Perfect timing and spacing.
Ivanov now. Ivanov had the option to possibly gets it back now. Vezenkov comes up. Good hands by Larkin. Got numbers now. Finds Cedi. Cedi's going to lay that one up.
Good play. Turkey just have another gear where they can just up the tempo on D, get the steal, and good touch again on the run by Cedi Osman.
Big time possession now. Ivanov coming off one screen. Doing a good job. Kostov made his last three. Takes another one. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Well, 1 for 6 in the last game. I question his ability. Now 2 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's answering the call because, again, he's playing off the other playmakers. Cedi Osman's hand right in his face. He knocks it down. Nothing but net.
Kabaji now finding Seamus Hazard. Trying to throw the ball down low. Now they go to Cedi Osman here. Got it by Kostov. He's strong from the perimeter. And Cedi getting good looks, but unable to fit. Now deep bust, crossover. Finding Vezenkov. Vezenkov didn't know what to do. Well, I think he is making split-second decisions because he definitely wanted to pass that one to Stoilov.
Yeah, but his momentum just took him to the hoop, and it's amazing touch just to be able to throw it up. A couple of hits off the rim, and it drops down for Bulgaria.
Key moment now here. Bulgaria just holding on to a 1-point lead. Kabachi goes pick and pop with Shane Lockett. In and out, doesn't get it. Schengen with the offensive rebound. Now left wide open. Back down here against Stoilov. Tries to fake out. Now Stoilov's going to get called for a foul if he's not careful. Schengen, too easy.
It's tough. He just waited maybe 1 second, 2 seconds, gathered himself, and beautiful touch on the jump hook.
D-Boss now. Trying to run up a few screens here with Stoilov. Boss lost the ball here. Finds Hazard now. What do we have here from Hazard? Hazard's going to throw it down. Off the turnover.
That's really unfortunate for D-Boss. He started the game really well. Loss of concentration, dribble it off his foot. And Turkey take the lead.
Ivanov now looking to attack the basket. Pick and pop with Vezenkov. Vezenkov thought about taking it on the kickoff. Ivanov, he'll try a three-pointer. He had a few in the game the other night. Couldn't get that one. Cedi Osman now. That one. Cedi Osman now. Ruled his way in now. Finds Schengen under the basket. Gets rejected. Wow. Stoilov denies Schengen.
Big time block. Stoilov, right place, right time, throws that shot away.
D-Boss will step back. You know, when you watch, I want to see the replay of Stoilov's block. Schengen thinks he's got an opening. Stoilov says, get out of here. This is the house of Stoilov. No, sir, you are not welcome. Goodbye.
It's a great block, and it inviting the break. DeBost has just gone off the ball slightly. Airballed the three there, dribbled the ball off his foot. I wonder if his wrist is bothering him.
Well, DeBost
just going off the floor now, Josh.
Again, watch a game like this, you got to understand, it doesn't represent DeBost's ability, of course. If you watch him play for Galatasaray, he's one of the best players in the Turkish basketball system at the moment. Maybe just needs a little bit of a breather to calm down a bit. We go to Schengen now. Schengen here looking to isolate. Spinner now finds Karbacha in the basket. Karbacha takes it to the and one. He will go to the free throw line. Turkey with a 3-point lead. 16.8 seconds left here in the first quarter.
That's a really impressive pass. You watch Schengen's highlights from the NBA. He's making behind the back bounce passes, no look passes, and there's a really good example of one. The difference with the FIBA game, the defense is more packed under the hoop, and but he still finds his teammate. And there's DeBost just hydrating. So much on his shoulders for Bulgaria. I'm sure he's up to the task.
Well, Karbacha, very much an exciting prospect for the future of Turkish basketball. As mentioned, some good nights he had in the Basketball Champions League this year, as well as the TBL. Next ball free throws now giving Turkey a 5-point lead here over Bulgaria.
That's a good response from Turkey after Bulgaria had the lead.
And Raptilov now. Game to play backup point guard. So last shot here. Raptilov now. He's got to turn around. He has to take it. Puts it up and he gets it to drop. Well, Bulgaria. All of a sudden, Dimitrov. I'm not quite sure anyone knew he could shoot three-pointers, but well done to him. Right in the face there of Osmani. That's good.
That is great for Bulgaria. Everybody contributing, just squared up. Shot clock running down. Nothing but net. Bulgaria 29, Turkey 31 at the end of the first.
Well, we will leave you with some stats and some highlights, but key thing, Graham, I mean, the perimeter shooting is what's keeping Bulgaria in this game. The question is, can they keep it all night long?
Well, they're going to have to. They're going to have to do stuff like that. Both teams shooting really well from two. Again, Marinov, key player when Vezenkov is not in. I mentioned in commentary in their first game, he steps up. He's one of the leading scorers. Shedi Osman, a great array of offense, and Vezenkov has had a couple of interesting plays. But the main thing is he's going to the bucket. That was fortunate because Larkin had deflected it into the hands of Vezenkov, and again, just throws it up. He's got complete confidence and control in the way he's playing. Then Shanley to the high-flying Karbacha for a dunk for the introduction to the game for him. The way things are going at the moment, Shedi Osman with the layup off the DeBost turnover, both teams are very even on today's game, and there's Seamus Hazard showing he can fly.
Well, Seamus Hazard, of course, had a very good season, breakout year, I felt, for Bonvid, or Tech Bandemir, excuse me. My apologies on that one, of course. In the Basketball Champions League, the year of the pandemic, in the 1920 year. Again, you know, in any good club team, Seamus, oh, there is the QR code, excuse me, courtside 1891. Get all the best stream schedules and scores. This is the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. We have the FIBA AmeriCup going on later this month. Probably the biggest competition of the year, the FIBA Women's World Cup, which will be hosted in Australia. Follow it live there on courtside 1891. DeBost now is back in the game here, got it by Seamus Hazard. Again, these two have a lot of matchups this year in the Turkish Basketball Super League. DeBost now, a bit of time and space, kicks out to Vezenkov. There's a pump fake. Sasha again putting a little floater. Sasha Vezenkov playing like an MVP.
Yeah, he has decided he's really taking the team on his back, and he's doing it early, right from the start. Great move with the left hand, floater straight in, nothing but net.
Also checking this game is Mutolo. Player now here. Goes baseline, look for a kick out. Well, incidentally just landed in the hands of Schengen. You gotta feel bad for Bulgaria. Vezenkov now, Vezenkov. Oh, what a block, but Schengen gets called for the goaltending. And you gotta love the camaraderie there. Vezenkov making sure Schengen didn't get hurt.
That's great hustle on the chase down attempt. from Schengen, but it was just too late. The ball had already hit the backboard.
And credit to Zakov getting out in transition, of course. Big man can run now as the team also checks with the game here for Turkey. Definitely got it by Kostov. Okabacha, Ivanov, just fighting the low block. Schengen now finding good defense here for Bulgaria. It comes up. It's a 24-second violation.
Again, that's good defense from Bulgaria, packing the paint. Those bounce passes, trying to pass around the defense was really difficult, and they end up coming up empty there, Turkey. Tied at 33. If you'd said to Coach Rosen before the game, you'll be tied at 33 going into the second, he'd bit your hand off.
No doubt, of course, but Boss now coming off one screen. Takes a shot right in the face of Sadik Kabacha. Now those two are teammates, and D-Boss is renowned for giving him business in practice. Now D-Boss said he knows Kabacha is a great player, but every practice at Galatasaray, he wants to make him an even better player. There is just a carbon copy of what you see a usual day of business at Galatasaray. Seamus has it now, 6 seconds here. Schengen trying to put the moves there. Double team comes. Well, Schengen's got to throw it, finds Kabacha, goes out of bounds, and Bulgaria incredibly believing in themselves right now.
Totally, Josh. Defensive pressure, fantastic, loads of energy, trapping Schengen, and he ends up throwing it off the backboard. They're playing loose. D-Boss, that shot in Kabacha's face, as you said, was like he's just toying with him. It's a really interesting matchup. Well done to Bulgaria to this point.
Well, Coach Ayan Ataman, you can see that rubbing his eyes. But again, QR code there for courtside 1891. The best stream schedules and scores. This is the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket brought to you by courtside 1891. Well, I got to tell you, what does Turkey need to do right now to get themselves back in this game? Is this a case of a bit of a bluff, or is it a wake-up call?
Well, statistically, they're shooting the ball okay, third in the 16 from 2. But the issue is 0 of 3 3-pointers, and maybe a hangover from the previous game. It's tough. You saw it with Belgium after the amazing win. Players that have been heroes in that game just couldn't get it going today. And also, Korkmaz has chosen not to play. Having that extra scorer may really help Turkey, but Bulgaria are playing loose, playing for each other, and Bezenkov causing all sorts of issues.
Sasha Bezenkov, originally born in Cyprus to Bulgarian parents. Really made his breakout career when he went to play for the youth teams at Aris Thessaloniki, one of the greatest teams in the history of Greek basketball. Approaching now, Bezenkov catches it underneath by Dimitrov. Well, Dimitrov, well, I think he got maybe just a little bit intimidated to a flying Osmani. Larkin now checks back into the game with the Turkish fans. Just get back in this one. Osmani now. Osmani gets to Chetty Osman. Chetty crosses over. Finds Ahmed, who goes baseline. Pulls up the mid-range, can't get it. Dimitrov with a rebound and out. Bulgaria the 2-point lead. Bezenkov now got it by Shane Larkin. These two have met each other this season in Europe. Good bowling now. Alpiev had the shot, didn't go for it. Dimitrov with the penetration, goes all the way. Reverse slam, can't get it. Bezenkov with a follow-up. And can't get Turkey here. Big numbers now. Schengen looking to spin out. That's got to be a traveling violation. Good call by the officials. Shane Larkin, as great as he is, he knows it was a travel too.
Yeah, and again, good defense to Ataman is not impressed. Rightly so. I mean, the two down against Bulgaria, the lowest ranked team in this group, but you know, Schengen had decent position. I thought he just got to his jump hook there.
D-Boss pulls up, takes it, and he nails it, D-Boss style. Well, one thing you should know about D-Boss, he can make three-pointers, catch and shoot off the dribble. I mean, if he gets going, Bulgaria, maybe, just maybe.
Well, that was unbelievable. Drifting to his right. Bit Matt McFadden-esque, but he's on the same level as Thaddeus McFadden in relation to making shots. That was just fabulous.
Well, good move there by Schengen. Again, that's what Turkey have to do right now. Just try and draw themselves into the penalty. Looks like Vezenkov is going to take a break as Georgiev now comes to the game. Look at D. Busting it from the perimeter.
Yeah, this is a really good comeback game for him. He had reasonable stats, just didn't score enough good assists in the first game, but now he's really filling it up with Vezenkov. He's playing at the top of his game as well. Trouble for Turkey here, big trouble.
Well, Shane Larkin now. Open now, left wide open. Georgiev tries to close him out. The three is up, it's no good. Alpiev with the rebound. D-Boss now. Rally the troops together now. Just under 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Boss now, he's feeling comfortable. Some movement, finds Dimitrov. Dimitrov kicks out. Alpiev, he takes a three-pointer, puts it up, no good. That was a good look, a wide open one, but now Turkey down to Schengen. Schengen here. Post up. That was it called against Dimitrov. Alpiev, excuse me. That is the second team foul for Bulgaria. Exactly what Turkey kind of needs to try and find some rhythm in this game. Get to the free throw line.
Again, patient play from Schengen for a young player. He doesn't rush. He waits for the moment and drew the foul nicely.
Larkin now, finding Mutolo. He can hit this to the perimeter. 3 seconds now. Schengen's got to get something going. Turnaround, fadeaway, gets it to drop in.
Well, they got away with one there, Turkey, but great turnaround jump shot. Hangs in the air.
Dimitrov backdoor play again. Smart play there. Well, how did Mametulu get the switch? It was a complete mismatch there for Bulgaria.
Again, beautiful movement without the ball, getting in behind the defense. It only takes a second. Mametolu to lose his man visually, and the backdoor play's completed.
Trying to kill the screen now. He can make these now to go to Schengen. Schengen trying to back up against Ivanov. Goes baseline. That's the third team foul. So Turkey now like a game of chess, just trying to go for options here.
Again, Mutlu just lost his play and a nice finish. Dimitrov, he had a good game in. They did get beaten heavily by Spain, but they had some good segments of that game against Spain, and they've taken that positivity into this game and lead by 5, Josh. As you say, can they keep it going for the remainder of the game?
Locking now, having to switch here. Gets out to Mutolo. He'll take a three-pointer. Usually can make those, doesn't get it. Lead now to Bulgaria, just over halfway to go in the second quarter. Now it looks like Kostov's going to come back in the game. Boss now, hesitation. Looks out to Georgiev. 10 the shot clock now for Boss. He's got to get something going. Needs some options here. Tries to split the defense. Smart play there by Boss. Dribbling off the foot of Osmani.
Another 14 seconds. He was in big trouble. He got trapped. Just couldn't get the opening to get any shot off or get a killer pass off for someone to make a play.
There's D-Boss now, kicks out to Dimitrov. He takes a big three-pointer, doesn't get it. Georgiev with a rebound. Now D-Boss tries a three, and 3 is up, it's no good. Well, is it a pass? It might very well be.
Yeah, just reacted first, great catch. Went straight up off that miss. He would have had the great view of the fact that that was going short. He moves, gets in behind Osmani. They're making winning plays at the moment, Bulgaria. Turkey have got to turn this around.
Alpiev now at the free throw line. Relatively quiet game for them, but again, the good thing here for Bulgaria is allowing Vezenkov to get rest. Now, the one thing is when they take D-Boss out of the game, there's not too much going for them in the backcourt, so they have to learn how to manage these two players' respite. You can't play D-Boss for 40 minutes, he's going to get fatigued off.
No, he's got a heavy workload. They've just got to play in a different way. We'll see what happens when he comes out.
So 7-point lead now to Bulgaria. Turkey is trying to battle back now. Bulgaria with only one more foul to give. Check it out, kicks up the one. No, doesn't kick it out. has to force up a circus shot. My word! Schengen sent a rocket up, no surprise. Just, I can't explain that one.
That's great core strength and patience and the willingness to take the shot with the fade and knocks it down.
D-Boss now, ball here, good moment. Well, he's made 2 for 2, doesn't get it. Good look for the corner, beautiful build-up. Now Turkey can capitalize here. 3.5 to go now, Larkin with the ball in his hands. And that is the last team foul. No more team fouls for Bulgaria to give away here. Well, if you're a Houston Rockets fan, you cannot wait to see that next season. Somebody explain to me how that's possible.
I mean, he's had to turn in mid-air as well to get it off. There was no other option. Good defense for 21 seconds, 22 seconds by Bulgaria, but Schengen, that's the confidence he's got. Great young player.
Well, big possession now. Cedi Osman back in the game here. Coming off one screen with Shanley. Now looking to isolate here, crosses over, goes in the lane. Cedi with that little fangirl, missed it. Zenkov is back in the game now. Zenkov now. Boston screen, Alpia finding Kostov. He's made 2 for 3. Doesn't get it. Well, D-Boss with the offensive rebound. And the most unlikely of sources there. Gets a second chance there for Bulgaria.
Well, why not? It doesn't matter how he's involved in a play, whether it's a rebound or a shot or a pass, but he just got in there quick, reacted, got the offensive rebound.
Bulgaria stay up by 7. Now Cedi Osman recorded. Finally, Cedi time.
Cedi can start knocking down threes consistently. He will become a nightmare to defend as well. He already is, more so.
Zenkov tries to step back 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Hasn't found that rhythm. Turkey now with another chance under 3 minutes ago. And that's the 15th foul. Now Larkin, oh, that 3-pointer from Cedi just woke up some Turkish fans upstairs because they are getting into this game. Oh, the one's downstairs too. Look at the offensive rebound.
And Shanley was out of the play there, completely out of position. The D-Boss was just up against the Turkish guards, and he made them pay.
Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. Bulgaria holding on to a 4-point lead, but Shane Larkin will go to the charity stripe when we get back.
Looking at the stats, 6 of 17 from 3. Bulgaria just 1 of 6, which was the Cedi Osman 3 for Turkey. That's part of the difference. And here's a difference maker. D-Boss. High arc, great rotation. Then the pass, as the help comes, Zenkov on his favoured left hand, no trouble. That's tough. I mean, that is just outstanding. Fading to the right, split leg, nothing but net.
Well, we haven't reached halftime yet. D-Boss, I was about to say, right there, the stat line. He is 4 assists away from a double-double. And again, if you haven't seen D-Boss play before, and you make an assumption after the last game he played, this guy is as good as it gets. One of the best point guards in Europe, one of the best point guards in the TBL in Turkey. And again, if he can get things going from the perimeter, he's going to be an MVP caliber player.
Absolutely. I spoke to him back in the reception at the hotel before I left to come to the game, and yes, they were disappointed with the loss against Spain, but just next game up, he felt relaxed, he felt confident, and he's transferred those feelings from the hotel straight to this game, and he's playing absolute fantastic basketball.
Shane Larkin, another great point guard who plays currently in Turkey, as we mentioned, now cutting it down to a 2-point lead. Bulgaria probably just want to get to the halftime mark and just allow players like D-Boss, again, just to get some rest, of course. Boss now being guarded by Cedi Osman. Hand up now. Double screen now. Well, Zenkov's got to try and get open. Well, D-Boss for a Hail Mary 3. Doesn't get it. Now Turkey with a chance here to tie the game up or take the lead here. Fine, Shane Larkin now. Larkin now looking to get things going here. Got it by Zenkov. Larkin now step back 3 right in the face of Zenkov. Doesn't get it. Forces the hands of D-Boss. Boss D-Boss now split the deep as well. It's got to be a foul called. That's the second team foul for Turkey. Oh, Graham, I love the way, like right there, splits them both.
Yeah, under all sorts of pressure. They're going to have to key on him, Turkey. They've got to slow him down. That last three-pointer he took, that's what Turkey want him to take. I know he can make them, but that is a lower percentage three than some of the other ones that he's obviously made. So they're going to make some adjustments as they go, and then they can really talk about it at half-time.
Well, Yijan Shabier now checks back into the game here, along with Tunche. Bus now finding Georgiev. Right, it's a simple basketball there. That's his 7th assist here of the night.
Just perfect execution from D-Boss. One-handed bounce pass. Alexander Yanev with the finish. No response on the rotations from Turkey at all.
Chetty Osman now here, got it by Georgiev. Looking to isolate, steps back. Chetty for three, takes it, got it! Chetty has come ready to play.
Yeah, they need him, desperately need him. That was great footwork, a little step back, and as soon as he let the shot go, much better arc on that, Josh. A lot higher, gave himself a really good chance to make the shot.
Georgiev behind the back, finds Vezenkov. Backdoor play with Kostov now. Kostov avoids the block, just like he did the other night there against Hernan Gomez. Avoids the block now. 3-point lead into Bulgaria. Switch it left wide open. He can tie the game up, and he does that. 48 apiece. That could be a big 2-for-1 there for Turkey.
Yes, it's a shootout here in Tbilisi. Fantastic transition three.
Good job there by D-Boss now, drawing the 3rd team foul against Turkey. Again, it doesn't get them any closer to the free throw line because Turkey do have one more foul to give. The timeout's going to be called here by Coach Rosen Barachowski. Raiden threes.
That's a good sign for Turkey, because if Chetty Osman can start knocking threes down, whether off the catch or off that dribble sequence, should be Turkey time.
I love that. Turkey time, you just got to love it.
Well, Turkey fans, as Adam said in that pre-tournament presser, they've been waiting a long time for Turkey to deliver, and they have got the roster on paper to do that. We look at the stat game leaders for Bulgaria. Vezenkov 12.7 assists for Barcelona. Vezenkov 4 rebounds. But total team effort for Bulgaria. I really like everybody coming on the floor is contributing, and well, that was just a crazy scoop shot up and around two defenders by Chetty Osman, and then you take away the drive, and I'll drain the three, and I'm feeling good.
Well, Chetty Osman right now, top scorer in the game with 14 points. The next one for Turkey is Alperen Şengün, he has 10. While D-Boss and Sasha Vezenkov combined total of 24 points. There you can see Chetty now 2 for 3 from the perimeter. He's struggling from downtown in the opening game against Montenegro.
Yeah, he's got that shot. I think he's been shooting it a bit flat. That last one we saw off the dribble, perfect arc.
Oh, Vezenkov, oh my goodness gracious, they get it, but the tip in, the assist coming from D-Boss. Wow, the 1-2 punch. Well, Bulgaria now a 2-point lead. That could have been a better 2-for-1 there. If they get a stop now, they'll have 10 seconds difference. Chetty now trying to back down. There comes the double team. Finds Osmani. Osmani ties it up.
Nice pass out the post from Chetty being the facilitator. Osmani attacking the hoop strong.
Well, Bulgaria now with the last shot here. It's going to be a pick and roll scenario. Well, the foul is called. It's on the ground. It's the 4th team foul, but again, it just goes to show you just how intelligent the game IQ of D-Boss is drawing that contact. The only problem is you wish it was a 15 foul to go to the free throw line.
They may still get to the free throw line. 5.5 seconds remaining, but he's thinking clearly. Playing an outstanding game for Bulgaria, D-Boss.
I think the officials are trying to say to the Turkish bench for all the players to sit down. And now Karbacha is going to come back into the game, and again, maybe a tactical decision here from Coach Adaman, but we do have 5.5 seconds left. Tie game here, 50 apiece. Bulgaria with the ball here. They get the Kostov now. Kostov's got to get something going. Oh, no foul call. The follow-up right at the end of the first half. And the Turkish defenders speechless. Ayan Ataman wasted. I mean, look at this. Alpiev, it's good.
Yeah, everybody contributing, thinking clearly, knowing the situation, caught the ball down on the floor, finished it with his left hand. Half time, Bulgaria 52, Turkey 50.
Well, again, we'll take a look at some stats and highlights, but Rosenbachowski, so far they've made it halfway over the line with a 2-point lead. Now, again, take a look at the stats and look at Turkey. That's 16 for 21, but can't separate them, can you?
No, it's really close matchup. Rebounds +3 for Bulgaria, assists 2, +2 for Turkey, and +2 on the steals for Turkey. Senkov and Osman tied at 14 on the scorers. Boss 12, but he's got all those assists as well. Schengen 10, Kostov 8, shooting the ball nicely, and Shanley 6.
Well, again, we'll take a look at some of the stats and highlights.
Well, I think it's been a really high-level game, Josh. Both teams, Bulgaria really contributing to this spectacle. And 102 points scored in a half. It's fantastic. Coach Atman will not be happy with some of the defense. But look at Vasenkov here. When things are going your way, that happens. And of course, he's got the skill and touch to finish it, with Shaver hanging all over him.
Well, let's see what key now, of course. That was Vasenkov. Again, what a finish he's had here in the first half. Well, Vasenkov, as we mentioned, 14 points. D-Boss is 12, combined total now at 26. There's a throw down by Carvaggio. Well, the key thing is D-Boss. He knows these players. You know, he plays against all of them. He plays with some of them. The question will be, can Bulgaria muster enough stamina, enough belief to come out with an unexpected victory? I mean, coming into this game, I pretty much thought it was going to be a one-sided bet, seeing how the game against Spain finished, but you know, you never take anything for granted here in the FIBA EuroBasket.
No, and I think they played okay against Spain, but Spain didn't let them play to this sort of level. And Turkey maybe underestimated, or a little bit of that maybe, but Bulgaria played to the absolute height of their game. And when D-Boss is making shots like this, as well as all his assists, plus the offensive rebound putback, don't forget, he's affecting the games in different areas. And then Schengen, wow, I mean, he had no other option, just throw it up and it went in. And Turkey are going to need stuff like that. There's another angle of that three. I mean, he's leaning forward, going sideways, just great control. And then I really like what Shady Osman's doing from behind the arc. That's a long, that's NBA range, off the dribble, in rotation, in rhythm. And he's knocking threes down from all around the arc, which is a good sign for Turkey, but they're still 2 down.
Well, we'll be back in under 12 minutes for the second half. This is the FIBA EuroBasket.
You're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Over 25 minutes, Mitsic really starting to come to the fore on offense and defense. And what a spin bounce pass into the path of Lucic.
Well, you see why Mitsic is just such a game breaker.
Ruban, who's got 8 points now. Sal with the steal. They'll try and chase it back and won't give up on the play. Nick Krejci.
Yeah, Vlad attacking that closeout and a great feed inside for the first 2 for Israel.
Nimrod Levy with the points. Look out!
Laurie Markkanen is in the building.
Jokic threatens the 3. Wants to take it at Koch. Back-to-back baskets for the back-to-back NBA MVP. Balvin up against Balcerowski.
Oh!
Gives him a taste of his own medicine. He checks the 21-year-old into the highlight reel hotel.
Finishes up Simon, gets to the foul line, drops it inside. Zubac has to finish! And he does!
Yes, Zubac wants the and one. That is a big dunk.
I'm with him.
Yeah,
And one.
yeah.
Still a two-possession game though. Azania, extra pass, Smith to give him low, and Anthony gets a piece of it on the runway up the floor for two. Oh! That's how to close out. Get a piece of that. He's not done yet. Numbers on the break, 5-on-2. Everyone in a blue shirt is absent. Oh! What was I saying? They can put it on the floor.
Doesn't matter. Either way, he can do it all. Terrell here with the ball. Yes!
Oh, above the ring. Oh, what a play.
Wow, that is what you call a superstar highlight play. Giannis Antetokounmpo on your head.
Oh, they're still going to go coast to coast. Three-point shot. Oh my word! Magic Markkanen off his feet, and so too are the Finn fans.
We see you, Laurie. That's a buzzer beater for the ages.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this 2022 FIBA EuroBasket matchup here, live in Tbilisi, Georgia. Group A, Bulgaria at the moment with a 2-point lead here over Turkey. Miami commentator Josh Bell alongside Graham Hiscott. Graham, run it down. What have we seen so far here in the first half?
Well, we've had Bulgaria playing completely loose and just up to the task, and D-Boss has been sensational. 12 points, 7 assists, playing, as you say, how he can play, how he plays for his club. At 12 points, 4 of 9 for the field, but it's the assist as well. Offensive rebound, put back alongside that as well. And Masenkov, 14 points, 5 rebounds, so superb. There's the just confirmation of that. 14 points, 5 rebounds for Masenkov. And the assists for D-Boss at 7. Osman doing it all from behind the arc and attack, posting up and layups, 14 points. Larkin 4 assists, but Shane Larkin not going big on offense himself, just 5 points, 4 assists. But I'm sure there's going to come a point where he will get in the flow.
Well, as you mentioned, of course, Larkin yet to get things going. Remember, he was 5 for 6 from the perimeter in the last game, but Cedi Osman leading the way so far here for Turkey. Looks a little bit different in this game, a little bit more focused in the way he's trying to score the buckets.
Yeah, and just taking what the defense are offering him, and the 3-point shot, one off the catch in the corner, the other one off the dribble with some really nice move in rhythm. And he's 2 of 3, he's been really efficient, 6 of 8 from the field. He's missed the free throw, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, good all-round game. I just feel he can take over a game whenever he wants. Bulgaria have got to contain him.
Absolutely right. I mean, we've seen it wherever he's playing for his club or his country. Shane Larkin along with Cedi Osman together. You're looking at one of the most powerful backcourts probably here in the FIBA EuroBasket. I mean, there's the likes of Luka Doncic playing for Slovenia. We talk a lot about Giannis. We talk a lot, of course, about the Joker for Serbia. Turkey maybe getting the same amount of, press from the fans, that is. And of course, the press will make the big deal about how great they are. But again, also another chance for them to prove to the fans that, hey, we're in the mix for a medal here in the FIBA EuroBasket.
Yeah, and the thing there is look at the score, and they're up against Bulgaria, one of the lowest ranked teams in the tournament, and they're just not delivering at the level they'd like to. And Furkan Korkmaz hasn't played, doesn't look as though he's going to, so that does deplete them for extra options, or as it showed against Montenegro down the stretch, being able to, even though he struggled early on, he took over the game in the end and got them the win.
Well, 1 minute to go here as we get ready for the return. The question will be, can Bulgaria maintain stamina and mental strength to compete another half here with Turkey, even though it's only a 2-point ball game? Will Turkey turn it up to what we've dubbed it as Turkey time? There's a QR code there for the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download on your smartphone, your tablet, or your Android. Get all the best stats, highlights, and news conferences that matter to you most. The official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it now.
There's Schengen in the picture. Didn't mention him when we were talking about the other key players. He's put up some good numbers, but Bulgaria on the whole have played him well.
Well, the one concern for the viewers who maybe haven't seen this is that D-Boss has at times been favoring what looks to be, I believe, his left arm. Times in the warm-up and even in the first half, he kept holding on to it. He looked a little bit uncomfortable. Again, you just hope he's okay, because he's just a key factor in this game. His 1-2 punch with Sasha Masenkov. Well, Masenkov now defensively is going to match up here with Cedi Osman. Marinov now trying to guard. Switch on defense now. Shatner wide open. Seamus has it, going all the way to the basket. Kick out, good ball movement. Well, Chedi's got 14 points. Make that 17. Cedi Osman turning it up.
He's totally focused, catch and shoot, and see the way the ball comes out of his hand. The first place it goes is up, and great rotation and arc on the shot.
Marinov now. One screen now, spins around, there's a kick out to Dimitrov. He's made 1 through tonight, makes another one. Doesn't get it, and now Turkey with a 1-point lead can push this one. Hadza goes all the way, moves it and turns it over. Well, he was expecting a foul there, but again, good defense. Let's have a look at the replay.
Looked as though there was some contact from behind to knock it loose, but last touch, Hazard, that's Good attempt by James Hazard, Bulgaria, just do enough.
Well, Dimitrov now looking for a hand up here. The deep boss of the foul is going to be called against Seamus Hazard. Again, you almost feel like with Bulgaria, they can be very patient in their offensive approach, not rush this game, not allow Turkey to get out in transition. Maybe they can stay in this one. Marinov with penetration, there's a kick out there. Kostov, he's made 2 threes, takes another one. Doesn't get it from Marinov. Finds Vezenkov, Vezenkov, I missed it. Now, 3-on-1 here in transition. Finds Tunche, back to Chetty, pump fakes. Nice little transition there from Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey starting to turn the screw here on Bulgaria and take control. That half-time come at a good time for them so they can reassess, almost get the steal off a Chetty Osman dive.
Cross court now, Kostov misses last shot, takes another one. This time he gets it. Oh, now 3 for 6 in the perimeter. Again, crucial perimeter shots there for Kostov.
Yeah, good concentration for Bulgaria. Got the ball across the Kostov and he drained it from the corner.
Legacy currently on the court, Larkin and Hazard, along with Chetty Osman. Now Hazard tries a 3-pointer. Seamus Hazard. He does nothing. Now Larkin was 5 for 6 the other night. Still struggled with Vezenkov with a rebound. Bulgaria now can retake the lead as Marinov will push this one. Marinov now picks up Kostov. Kostov 3 for 6, takes it out. Oh, this guy is lighting up.
Shut up, Kostov. Great job to find him. The defense had gone with the roll towards the hoop. Kostov wide open, knocks it down for 3.
Well, Kostov's got a smile on his face. I don't think he can believe it right now, but credit to him. Shanley now the pick and pop finds Hazard. Hazard tries another 3-pointer, and Hazard ties the game up. Boss leaving him way too wide open there.
And again, just nice pass across. Shanley, good spacing by Turkey, he knocks down the 3.
Foul is going to be called off the ball again. It's going to be called on Seamus Hazard, I believe. Second team foul for Turkey. And and Ataman, very unimpressed with the call, I believe.
Well, he just slapped 5 of Vezenkov, I think. He's still not going to be happy with it.
Lost now coming off one screen. What a pass. Dimitrov with a monster dunk. But again, it starts with that man. The time coming from D-Boss.
Yeah, and he got hit really hard, but he played through it. Fantastic left-hand pass. And Dimitrov with the flush.
Chetty Osman now. Ball up here to Tunche. We're hanging in there. Tunche now finding Shanley. Shanley now back out to Tunche. That's what they want for the perimeter. 3 is up, and Turkey. Well, Graham, maybe it's Turkey time because they are making the 3-pointers.
Yeah, both sides just going back and forth. The ladies from Tunche, good job just backing up into the corner. Shanley finds him.
Marinov now spinning around. Kicks out to Kostov. There's a pump fake. Kostov takes a mid-range, puts it up, doesn't get it. Chetty does enough now. Now Chetty crosses over. Chetty going all the way. Chetty puts up a little floater, can't get it. Vezenkov does just enough there. Neither team really able to get a grip on this one.
I'd really like Chetty Osman just to elevate there and crush it. He's just trying the touch move.
Lost that one-legged 3. Well, Kostov with a steal now. Kostov in the air. And that is going to be the 3rd team foul in Turkey. Well, I don't know what's more unbelievable. I mean, I got to tell you, all the games I've been commentating, D-Boss, I love all the shots he takes. What was that one? I mean, I like it. I'm not saying it's a bad shot. I love it.
He's playing horse. That's what he's playing. But that, he really got hit, but kept his composure.
Look at the time there.
Great pass. Dimitrov just throws it down. They're hanging with him. I think this is really important for Bulgaria because Turkey were always going to come out strong. Bulgaria's got to show them we mean business. We're going to stay in this game. We're not going to hand it to you.
Well, after that free throw, Kostov is now the top scorer for Bulgaria as he currently has 15 points.
Yeah, he's been superb, just playing off D-Boss perfectly, spacing, knocking down 3s.
Larkin now, there's the penetration. Larkin goes all the way reverse slam, doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound though. Turkey now can battle back one more time. Seamus Hazard, there's a pump fake, there's a step back, tries another 3-pointer. Hazard gets it.
Yeah, wonderful. step back to the left and in rhythm. That's a couple of threes Hazard has got now, and they need X factors. Without Max, they need other players to step up.
There's a kick out to Dimitrov. Dimitrov tries another three. Three is up, no good. Zenkov trying to fight for the rebound, gets it back. Bulgaria with another shot in, trailing by 3 points. Marinov with a traveling violation, good call. Costly turnover there.
That's so frustrating because they worked so hard to get that offensive rebound. D-Boss saving it to Vasenkov, kick it back out. And then unfortunately Marinov with the travel.
Well, Turkey now with a 3-point lead here and a chance to get a grip on this one. The question is, can they do it? Bulgaria with no team fouls so far here in the third quarter. 5 minutes to go now. Larkin now crosses over, put the moves now. Shanley, post. Well, Boss with a steal, good hands. Well, D-Boss needs to relax a little bit because he's done a good job there. Number one, get in the steal and drawing the foul. You can understand his frustrations, but he's got to not let his emotions get the best of him.
I know he wanted to make it look as though he was shooting, but it was a long way out, and Hazard really can't. I enjoy watching him playing in the Basketball Champions League and commentating on him and seeing him grow as a player.
There you can see the Bulgarian fans just enjoying the occasion, believing in their team now. 4:52, excuse me, to go here. Boss now kicks up. Marinov can tie the game up. Doesn't get it. Zenkov with a rebound. Boss now finding Zenkov, turns it over. Now, Chetty, what do we have here? Well, smart play there, of course, for D-Boss not to go for a foul because it could have ended up being an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, Turkey just showing their class there. Good defense and a very clever reverse layup from Chetty Osman.
Zenkov, big three, he's got to get it. Doesn't get it, no he doesn't. Foul has been called in. Again, you hate to see this for Bulgaria. They've competed for a long time. Could this be the part where they lose their grip on the game?
Again, Hazard's come to the fore, so it just takes the pressure off the likes of Larkin and Chetty Osman. But Chetty on the breakout there. I really like the way he stepped across D-Boss, made the reverse layup.
Well, Boss is coming out of the game now. And this is going to be a very interesting change because without D-Boss, there isn't that key facilitator on the court right now. Bulgaria, as Ivanov comes in. Well, there's a little floater from Chetty. Chetty gets, well, doesn't get it. Well, the rebound secured, and now Bulgaria in the corner. Ivanov thought about taking it in the lane. Finds Vasenkov. Foul is going to be called. Well, good ball movement there from Bulgaria.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of poise and energy. Vasenkov wanted the ball earlier as he sprinted to the front of the rim, but the ball still ended up back with him off the extra pass. And he's going to get to the line for 2 shots. Bulgaria not backing down, and that's with D-Boss off the court, but they're going to hope that Ivanov is going to start hitting some shots as well, like he did in the last game day.
Sasha Vasenkov this season playing some good points in the Greek Basketball League. Currently playing in the capital of Athens, in Piraeus. Makes both free throws. 3-point ball game now. Turkey have turned the tide a little bit, but haven't really been able to excel on forward. Now Tocha here guided heavily by Kostov. Larkin 5 for 6 on the night. Can he get it? Still can't get it. Now Ivanov. Zankov's ahead of him, doesn't get it to him. There's the kick out to Marinov. One more pass. Can he tie it up? Zankov with a rebound. And another foul. That's they're already in the penalty, but Turkey getting frustrated on offense and making costly errors on defense.
Yeah, a bit of a wild shot in transition there. Dimitrov and Vasenkov, right place, right time. The ball just gets into his hands, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. He's just such an important part of the Bulgarian puzzle. He does so much for this team, especially when D-Boss is off the floor.
Well, Meli Mamutolu checking into the game here. It's Coach Ataman just trying to mix things up here. Maybe just trying to find this team a little bit of rhythm in their offense. Zankov now makes the free throw. It's a one-point ball game. Well, Kostov's in the lead game. Now Albiev comes in for Bulgaria.
It's a small lineup for Bulgaria. Let's see how they go.
Seamus has it now. On the ball, guarded by Ivanov. Shen getting into the game here, looking to back up against. That's going to be called against Dimitrov. And Georgiev also coming into the game here for Bulgaria.
Coach Barchowski really, he's got 3 fouls, Dimitrov, excuse me. He's really shuffling the pack here just to try and buy some time with D-Boss off the floor and Chestov.
Seamus Hazard kicking out Turkey. He tries another shot from the perimeter, doesn't get it. Well, Hazard comes up with it. Bulgaria don't box out. He can't get it. And again, Bulgaria pay the price. Well, under 3 minutes to go now. Mamatolu now looking for penetration. Tries to go down the middle now, finding Schengen. Schengen posts up, goes baseline. Well, goodness, how does he do it? Schengen, I mean, you can't explain that. Under the basket, the defense is there.
Yeah, he just saw the double team come. Quick spin, finishes on the other side. Great touch from the big fella.
Well, Albiev now, Bulgaria trailing by 3 points. Marinov now, Turkish fans getting into this one. Marinov thought about taking a three-pointer. Zankov down the middle. Dishes off to Ivanov. And a 24-second ball. We didn't even hear the buzzer go off because the Turkish fans got into it.
And it's so important to have the fans here, and certainly for Turkey to get them to the next level. But Turkey dealt with every opportunity there for Bulgaria, stopping the drive and dealing with the three-point threat as well.
Well, Turkey with a three-point lead over 2 minutes to go now here in the third quarter. Touch it now, coming off one screen. Mamatolu now, Mamatolu, he can make these three-pointers, and he sinks it. Well, I think he just picked up a technical. So he's made a three-pointer, and he's been penalized with a technical foul. For the officials' perspective, he felt he was flopping.
Well, he's knocked the three down and ended up on his back. He feels there was contact, but just got to keep his calm, because they could open this game. Well, they're just about opened this game up. And now it's going to be technical foul shots. There was a hand on the chest there from Marinov, so he has a point, but if the ref's not going to call it, just play on.
Well, Zankov makes a free throw now. 5-point ball game, 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Turkey have turned the tide now. Zankov now with the double-double, 19 points and 10 rebounds. And maybe 8 assists away from a potential triple-double, but we'll see if we get there.
D-Boss back in the game for Bulgaria, that's huge.
Zankov now looking for a handout with D-Boss. Ivanov now, he's got to get something going. Crosses over now, takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it. And now Turkey, got numbers here. Chetty to the left, but he goes to Schengen. Schengen lays that one up.
Yeah, big problems here in Tbilisi for Bulgaria. The ball just stuck. Ivanov just couldn't get the look he wanted. And perfect fast break with Schengen going past D-Boss. He chose not to challenge the shot.
Well, D-Boss, of course, very frustrated at the moment. 7-point ball game now to Turkey. 1:34 to go here in the third quarter.
But it was good defense from Turkey. They forced the ball out of D-Boss's hand, saying to Ivanov or other players, you've got to make things happen, and they just couldn't do it. Straight down the other end, Turkey get the score, and now Turkey are getting more comfortable.
There's a QR code there for the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it on your smartphone, tablet, or your Android. Customize your experience to get all the best live stats, news, and interviews that matter to you the most. The official FIBA EuroBasket app.
Looking at the leaders for Bulgaria, Zankov again, 19 points. Got a double-double with his rebounds as well. 19 and 10. D-Boss with 8 assists. Let's go with 12 points. But at the moment, Turkey's class and persistence and resilience is starting to show, and Schengen the latest on that fast break. So put more and more pressure on Bulgaria. But they've got to keep playing together, Josh. They can't just rely on Vesenkov and Debos. They've got this far by everybody contributing, knocking down shots and making plays.
Debos now, 20 seconds. Shot continued all over the court. Under 1.5 to go now here in the third quarter. Get the Boss now coming off one screen. Well, Boss left wide open, takes it, doesn't get it. And not many players go for an offensive rebound now. Seamus Hazza takes a quick three in transition. Was that the right shot to take there? And you can see the reaction from Coach Ataman, unimpressed by the shot selection. Finds Vesenkov now, kicks out Georgiev, three, a big time shot. That's a
great trust shown by Vesenkov there to make that extra pass. Georgiev wide open, knocks it down.
Well, big play now. Here, of course, Tunche getting a handoff. Going down to Schengen now. Schengen trying to back in the post now. Goes in the round. Well, you said it. You looked at that. You saw Schengen make the same play in the NBA. You got your wish. That
is wonderful. I love to see that interaction between the bigs, and that is Magic Johnson personified. Well, it's Alpha and Schengen.
That's Magic Schengen.
Okay, let's call him that if he keeps making those plays.
Boss step back, big three, doesn't get it. Vesenkov, rebound, block. Whoa. Foul's called. 2 free throws. And Vesenkov, well, that is why you go in for offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
I tell you, coach gets in, you go in for it, that's a foul. Yeah. No arguments.
Again, he's first to react. He tips the ball to himself off the glass, and Schengen just can't get to him. What I like about Vesenkov, he's got such a high release. He makes every part of that 6'9" count.
Well, Vesenkov now. Makes the first free throw. Well, if you make this one, cut it down to a 4-point ball game. 1.5 seconds left. Bulgaria with 2 fouls to give here, so Turkey, a little bit of time left as he makes both of them for the charity stripe. Tolu from downtown. I say downtown, I mean that was from beyond the city limits, but ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, Turkey now trailing by 2 at the beginning of the second half. Now lead by 4 points, 75-71 against Bulgaria here in the Game Day 2 Group A fixture of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket.
I think Bulgaria have done well there really to ride that storm, because Turkey were ready to turn the screw and blow this game open. There's great shooting from both teams from the line and 2-point range, just 29% for Bulgaria, and now Turkey 38% from 3-point range. A lot better for them, and that's why they've taken the lead, or a big reason.
Well, Cedi Osman, of course, made that 3-pointer at the early stages of the third quarter. Turkey, maybe the shot selection, the tempo of their offense, letting them down at the moment?
Yeah, certainly that Hazard 3 in transition when he's had to go step back. Look at that pass right through, just past the right ear of Seamus Hazard, and setting players up, sharing the ball, giving trust to your teammates. And that's when you get that feel-good factor. But Turkey, they're playing okay, but Bulgaria giving them everything they can handle. And Cedi Osman is going to have to step up again. He's going to have to find another gear. No Furkan Korkmaz, so everybody's going to have to do their thing. And Schengen loved the spin when the double team came, but no one's there on the baseline from Bulgaria to close that off. And I think great sportsmanship all through this game, Josh.
There's a QR code, courtside 1891, to follow the best stream schedules and scores all over the world for international basketball. The FIBA EuroBasket, the FIBA AmeriCup, and later this month, the FIBA Women's World Cup. the biggest competition of the year. Remember, you can watch it all live on Courtside 1891. Download, subscribe, brought to you by FIBA. Well, Bulgaria now will get the first possessions. D-Boss here, guarded heavily by Seamus Hazard. Boss now running up the double screen. Putting a hand up now with Alpiev. Alpiev now looking to take this one in and out. Takes a fadeaway shot, doesn't get it. But Zenkov with a rebound. Goes out of bounds, but that's going to be Turkey ball. So, excuse me, that's going to be Bulgaria ball. I didn't say Turkey turnover.
Yeah, for Zenkov working so hard, what a pass that is.
Well, hold on. You said you wanted to see that exact play. So my colleague, Graham Hiscock, watched the same move by Schengen in the NBA. He's just seen it in the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket.
That's just fantastic. And it's tougher with FIBA rules because defenses can pack out the key a lot more. The defense is not so stretched. That was outstanding by Alpha and Schengen.
Well, D-Boss now here on the ball, trying to get something going. 6 shot clock now. Ivanov's got to get something. Like turns it over. For offense now. Well, we got the alley-oop. Chetty Osman connects with it. Well, Chetty just elevated to a whole new level.
Yeah, it's a soft turnover there for Bulgaria. It's the first time when they've maybe looked nervous handling the ball, and Turkey make them pay.
Ivanov now. Backdoor play finds for Zenkov, but Zenkov goes up with it. Good job by Schengen to score the rebound. Now, if there's ever a time for Turkey to pull away, this is their moment. Tucci now finding Mamutolu. Mamutolu made his last three-pointer. Doesn't get this one. Schengen secures a rebound. Chetty now slows it down here with 10 on the shot clock. Foul is going to be called against D-Boss. Well, D needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get into a argument with the official.
Yeah, he's getting very frustrated. But that's just Ivanov, unfortunately, just coughing that up on the turnover. Nice pass ahead, and again, I think Chetty Osman just likes to play artistic basketball. He's not going to power it down unless he absolutely has to.
Tucci now trying to pull up from mid-range. Takes a shot, doesn't get it, but Zenkov with a rebound. Now, pushes one. Under the basket out of Georgiev. The foul is called. He's going to be on the free throw line here. He can cut it down to a three-point ball game.
That's just excellent running from Bulgaria for Alexander Yanov. And again, D-Boss right on time, right on target with that bounce pass. It's the killer bounce pass. And Turkey are hustling back so quick, they can't stop and commit, and they end up committing that foul. And Bulgaria is still right in this, Josh.
Well, again, it starts with D-Boss. As soon as he gets the ball in transition, we know what a great shooter he is, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for being a good passer. Capitalizing the three-point play. Marinov now guarding Shane Larkin. Mamutolu now looking for Schengen, the low block here. Schengen looking to go to work here. Spins, goes baseline, reverse dunk. Well, Schengen just said, "I akşamlar." Good night to the Bulgarians.
Wow, what a move. He's showing the complete repertoire of big man moves.
Well, Zenkov, big three-pointer, takes it, doesn't get it. Well, for the Bulgarians, nobody going in for an offensive rebound.
This is tough for Bulgaria. Schengen putting them under all sorts of pressure in the paint here.
Larkin now coming off one screen. Finding Schengen again. It's definitely going to be a foul there, according to Marinov. I got to see a replay of that one. I tell you, I mean, the thing I like about what Schengen did there, the previous play, he catches the ball. This is when you know, again, this is lights out. İyi geceler. Good night, Turkey. That is for you. Schengen with the reverse slammer jam.
Yeah, the defense too stretched there. He had all the time and space he needed for the reverse.
Mamutolu now catches shoot from the perimeter. Again, he nails that one. Now Turkey with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, Turkey now stepping it up to the next level. Mamutolu just knocking that three down off the catch.
Chop now fakes the pass. D-Bus now. Schengen looking for the three-pointer, gives it back out. 5 on the shot. D-Bus from no man's land. And Bulgaria needs second chances now. Kostov is coming into the game, and maybe a little bit of inspiration they need there in their backcourt. Turn around by Schengen. Schengen is just putting the clinic on right now. Simply unstoppable.
Yeah, they've got no one who can stop them. Stoilev has hardly played in this game. He's got size that can challenge Schengen, but he is just putting on a masterclass in all areas of big man play.
Well, you're absolutely right. Of course, Stoilev, with his size and physicality, playing for the Movistar Estudiantes in the ACB in Spain. Maybe he could be a good defensive presence, but Coach Rosen not bringing him off the bench right now, is he?
I'd like to see him try. If they're going to keep going to Schengen, Bulgaria's got no one who can handle him in the post.
Bulgarians right now, 21 points for Sasha Vezenkov, has his double-double. Now, he has picked up 1 assist since the last time I called it for that potential triple-double, but he needs 7 more. Not impossible, but unlikely.
I would say. There's the 2-point, 3-point field goals. 26-61, Bulgaria, 33 of 57 for Turkey. Totally isolated there. The Bulgarian defense.
That's special. That is special.
Well, to do that with a double clutch, he's a big unit as well as Alperen Schengen. Just a superb European talent who's taking EuroBasket by storm. Who knows what he's going to do in the NBA this coming season?
Well, you can see some of the Georgian players right now just arriving at the arena now, just watching this game. They'll be playing, hosting Spain up. You know it's going to be a sellout night.
Yeah, that's going to be special for both teams to see how Spain cope with the amazing atmosphere.
11-point lead now to Turkey. Boss kicking out of Vezenkov. Vezenkov with a deep three-pointer, and he hits that one from no man's land, cutting it down to an 8-point ball game.
Yeah, he really sunk, got good knee flex on that. Great rotation and up, and nothing but net from way downtown.
This, I mean, it's almost next to the half-court logo.
Yeah, that's just a great three-point shot. But Vezenkov then takes Schengen on D. I think he's probably the only one out of the guys at the moment that can take and handle Schengen. Now he's back on the perimeter.
There's Larkin now going to the basket. Shane Larkin drawing the foul. He'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Relatively quiet game for Shane Larkin. Larkin at the moment only 5 points so far. 0 for 5 from the field. Has yet to make a field goal, so all his points have come from the free throw line.
Yeah, maybe that's a positive. Not for him personally, but Turkey have been able to still score 84 points against this Bulgarian team, but Larkin is able to facilitate, and he's got the 8 assists.
Well, the tide has turned. At some point, you knew. You look at these two teams, excuse me. Respectfully, the depth is a lot larger, and the talent pool maybe a lot higher than Bulgaria. Credit to Bulgaria for staying in this game, but the stamina to be able to maintain 4 quarters has been tough. And this is now or never here for Bulgaria. 6 minutes left. They're down by 10. They must stay in this game here. Moscow kicks out the Dimitrov. Ski now kicks out of Vezenkov. Second shot clock now finds Vezenkov. Kicks out to Marinov down the middle. Puts up a little teardrop and a foul is called. That's going to be on Chetty Osman.
That was really good D from Bulgaria there, Josh. All the way until that last second, by Turkey, until Marinov got into the paint. But they took away the drive to the basket, the 3-point option. But Bulgaria persistent, and they're at the line now for 2 shots.
Again, the free throws so imperative. Bulgaria get close to coming back in this one. They don't want to look back on this game and think the outcome could have been different had they made all the free throws. Makes the second one now, cutting it down to a 9-point ball game. Plenty of time left in this game now, but Turkey with all the momentum now, pulling away from this one. Larkin here, guarded by Marinov. Splits the defense now. Shane Larkin. To his right hand now. Larkin, bit of contact. Kisses it off the backboard. And he's going back to the charity stripe for his first field goal of the night.
Turkey are all smiles now. Watch this. Good spacing. Great concentration by Shane Larkin. Good touch to make that, get that to go. But Turkey were just spaced all round the arc. Opened up the defense under the hoop, and look at that, relaxed, laughing. It's good to see Turkey. I feel they always feel that they're under pressure to perform. They've got to enjoy this experience, and Shane Larkin certainly enjoyed that play.
Well, went to the University of Miami, selected by the Atlanta Hawks in the first round, the 18th pick. Played for the Dallas Mavericks, the Knicks, and the Brooklyn Nets, and briefly the Boston Celtics. I mean, your CV doesn't get any better than that.
He's a top level player and has made his mark in Turkish basketball as well, internationally and at club level for sure.
Us now pick apart with Vezenkov. Vezenkov pump fakes, puts a breaker on it. Can he get it? Oh, would have been a special play there, but now Schengen's going to the free throw line here for 2 shots as Bulgaria picked him in the penalty.
Great escape dribble from Vezenkov, but he's just short on the 3 again. He's played a lot of minutes. 31 minutes, just under 32 minutes. He's wide open. I think he snatched a touch on the follow through. The ones he makes, he completes his follow through. And that's maybe a little bit of pressure. In fact, they're behind now, but they have competed for long stretches of this game, and they've got to be proud of themselves. Maybe there are some games in this group that they can win.
Absolutely, of course. I mean, look, Bulgaria have shown, as you mentioned in this game, the ability to compete with the bigger teams and defensively to cause problems like they've done here with Shane Larkin so far. One problem they're going to have, though, is depth. A lot of teams in this group, a lot of depth. We've seen with Montenegro, with Belgium, with Georgia. Even Georgia, with all their injuries, there's a lot more depth they have in the team. Turkey now pull away with a 13-point lead over Bulgaria at the moment. Tossed up now, looking for options. Vezenkov picks up the deep pass now. Deep pass, a deep three-pointer. It's up, it's no good.
Yeah, his play has dipped in the second half, Josh. 4 of 13, 4 of 14 now from the field, but it's just relentless Turkish defense and pressure on him.
Larkin now, look for options. Schengen's got a mismatch. Schengen's got a mismatch. He's being guarded by Kostov. Get the ball to him now. Larkin will go for a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. That's a 13-point lead there. You got to identify. Schengen has the mismatch. Well, Chetty, what do we have here? A bit of Chetty Osman airlines, and he flies. And the Turkish fans were just waiting for Chetty Osman to take liftoff.
Poor decision there on the pass ahead. Not enough spacing, and Chetty crushes it. Just what we want. Get the fans off their feet. Look at that. Thank you, Chetty.
Now in Turkish you would say teşekkürler, of course.
Well, I was just about to say that, but you beat me to it.
Well, Chetty Osman, what a game he's had. The key difference in this game is that he has shot the ball so much better from the perimeter in this game. 3 for 4 from downtown, 25 points, and 8 for 11 from inside the rainbow. And interestingly enough, he's missed 1 free throw, but it's still Chetty-esque.
Absolutely, he's a difference maker in this team. You know, Larkin was struggling early on in the game, but Chetty, that's the second time he's had a steal. He laid it up before with that nice Euro step reverse previously, and then he decided, you know what, I'm going to take off and crush it. It's a 2-point, 3-point, and the rebounds. Oh, you great guys, great job by all the stats guys, for sure. D-Boss has a double-double. 10 assists, 12 points, but it's been a lot tougher for him in the second half for him to get his own scores.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, D-Boss, we can never run out of praises to pay him enough homage. He's such a great player. But at the moment, he's had to play a lot of minutes. Stoylov now back in the game, of course. There's only so much you can do with such a very shallow bench, of course. Bulgaria have some great players. But maybe just 1 or 2 more players would probably help the case a lot better here. Kostov's made 3 threes tonight. Doesn't get this one. Chetty with the rebound.
Yeah, good defense again from Turkey, just only giving the 3-point from the corner, and Kostov just off there.
Locking now, finding Chetty, cross-court, finding Seamus Hazard in the corner for three. Doesn't get it. Stoylo with the rebound, and now DeBusque pushes one. Well, putting the crossovers now.
That is clever.
Finding Vezenkov under the basket, and Vezenkov. Might be a 13-point game, but it's not over.
Still plenty of time. Have Bulgaria got enough in the tank to push this all the way to the end?
Well, Vezenkov now, so far 26 points, but there you can see Bulgaria 36 points inside the paint. Turkey 44. Larkin now finding Hazard. Shane Larkin now throwing it down low to Schengen. Schengen, no look pass, finds Chetty. Someone's got to shoot it. Mamutolu, he'll take it, doesn't get it. No over the back there. And a three, but I think the Bulgarian bench infuriated. The Bulgarian bench felt that he was in the lane for 3 seconds. And Graham, I got to tell you, I agree with them. Schengen was camping in the paint.
Yeah, he does take his time. If he hasn't got an immediate shot, he's done that a couple of times before.
Stoylov with no regard for Schengen's feelings. Wow.
But he's clearly fit. I'm really surprised he hasn't played more in this game, because what a difference he does. Vezenkov not involved in that play. Stoylov crushes it.
Mamutolu now coming off one screen. And the Bulgarian bench still infuriated that what they felt was a 3-second violation. Again, Schengen down low. Schengen, he jumped in the air with the ball in his left hand, then changed to it in his right hand midair. I'm running out. I'm telling you, Graham, I'm running out. Here comes Stoylov. Vezenkov with a dish out. That was Vezenkov's little teardrop. And he's now 6 assists away from that potential triple-double. Seamus Hazard now goes to the bench, take a breather. Well, Alperen Schengen from Giresun, Turkey. Actually, another player like Seamus Hazard started with Bandırma, another former team, before playing for Tekshir Bandırma. 1 year in the Basketball Champions League before going to Besiktas, but as of 2021, went to the NBA. Now, he was the Turkish Basketball Superliga MVP in 2021. Only 20 years of age. That's frightening.
Yeah, he's got a great grasp of the game. He reads the game really well. And he fits in this Turkey team really nice. Stoylov, where's he been? Maybe asked that question in the post-game press conference. He was moving well for that dunk. That's the DeBusque assist.
Well, Vezenkov wide open. Vezenkov going in the lane. Vezenkov, a little hook shot, doesn't get it. And Stoylov, exactly. Where was he? Where was he?
He's an efficient player for Bulgaria, and he gives them some size and rim protection and rebounding on the offensive end.
We're in the lane now. Mamutolu kicks out. The three is up in the corner. No good. Vezenkov with a rebound. And Bulgaria continue to push it. Oh, what a pass in the lane. Well, what a block shot with the follow-up. Oh, what a pass, what a block, but what a finish.
Yeah, Vezenkov again, he's been so quick to any loose balls, any rebounds, but again, Stoylov running hard to the front of the rim, and DeBusque with that beautiful pass ahead.
Well, 28 points for Vezenkov, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. And the Turkish fans upstairs loving this, getting into this one now. There's the pump fake now. Gets him under the basket. Finds Mamutolu wide open. He'll try a fadeaway three-pointer. And now Vezenkov comes up with it. Finding DeBusque now. Goes the alley-oop. Oh, baby! Ivanov with the alley-oop.
Where has he been? Great game the other night. Bit quieter today, and he's just woken everybody up in Tbilisi with that play.
Oh my goodness gracious, Ivanov. Oh, I've got to see the replay pretty soon, but Tuche now putting the moves on Kostov, and nails it with enough of the net shot.
Yeah, it just calms everything down. Nice play off the left-hand dribble, pull up with a bit of fade.
Well, DeBusque now finds Vezenkov under the basket. Vezenkov kicks out to DeBusque. That's now here. 45 seconds to go here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And Vezenkov turns it over. And again, there you can just see the rhythm. Bulgaria's offense here just starting to dwindle a little bit. But again, there was the block shot and the follow-up by Vezenkov. Beautifully done there, as he now moves up to 28 points. But Bulgaria arrived in Tbilisi with Ivanov Airlines, putting on a show there. You gotta love this guy.
Yeah, just a perfect pass ahead. They need more of that from Ivanov every game.
Mamatoğlu now for three-point, and again, that might be good night here in Tbilisi. The exclamation point.
Mamatoğlu, what a beautiful shot. Just catches it, squares up in rhythm, bit of fade, and Turkey showing their class. They've got a lot of options, Josh. If they can get it all together, especially in the big moments, in the bigger games, they could go some distance in this tournament. But it took a long time for them to take care of Bulgaria today.
Well, now 20 seconds to go here. 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. D-Boss, there you can see Mamatoğlu, those two having some great battles in the Turkish Basketball Super League. Just acknowledging that the game is over. Well, Boss, he wants to go on Karbacha. Karbacha gives the look like, you're not doing it to me again, of course. Mamatoğlu now finding Karbacha. Mamatoğlu, three, doesn't get it. Well, at the end of this one, Turkey win by 24, 101-87 over Bulgaria. What a game it was here. We'll show you some stats and some highlights, but Graham, Turkey back to business.
Yeah, final score, Bulgaria 87, Turkey 101. In the end, Turkey prevailed, but Bulgaria made them work really, really hard. It was a good effort from Bulgaria. They're short-handed in certain areas. D-Boss and Vezenkov, outstanding for Bulgaria. Turkey just had too much depth. There's the stats, free throws, excellent free throw shooting, 63% from two for Bulgaria, 37 rebounds plus 2 for Turkey, 30 assists for Turkey, plus 7, outstanding, that's unreal. Vezenkov 28, Osman 25, 15 Kostov, Boss 12, plus the assist, 2 double-doubles for Bulgaria. They still come out on the losing end in they've had a tough start to this EuroBasket 2022 with Spain and Turkey, the number 1 and 2 seeds, if you like, coming up first, and that's a great moment there for Cedi Osman and for Shanley. Good to see. Well, we spoke about Cedi Osman's three-point shooting, and he's just showing it right there. 3 or 4 from behind the arc, and that just opens everything up. Then he gets it under the hoop, just has a look behind him, sees Vezenkov flying down the floor, quick up fake, and then perfect pass there. You move without the ball, and D-Boss will find you, and Dimitrov with the throwdown. Just superb play from both teams. 54 assists in this game. Excuse me, 53 assists, and again, in the open floor. Nice step across in front of D-Boss so he couldn't get the ball. And watch this. Nice bit of play there from Schengen. The next time he spins baseline is a bit more dramatic. Good sportsmanship between these two countries. Total respect, and then the push ahead and the finish. One hand, two hand. Layup. That's maybe even tougher than throwing it down for Cedi Osman. Great touch. He just seemed loose, relaxed. Everyone playing well. Look at this power step, power jam to the reverse from Alper Schengen. Really enjoying watching. I love the way he passes the ball as well. For a big fella. Vashenkov, loads of height, loads of rotation, a lot of string. And he's got huge numbers for Bulgaria, but it comes in vain, and there's Shane Larkin. That's tough as Marinov fouls him. And Larkin gets it to go, and Osman like that as he stayed in the corner to create space. Then the poor pass. Then Cedi Osman decides, you know what? I'm going downhill. I'm just going to elevate that a bit more. Throw it down. And he loved it. That's what I think he's got to do. He needs to be an inspiration to Turkey. He already is. Look at this pass ahead. That is tough. And Ivanov flying through the air. to the dismay of Bergman Çunsha. That's the highlights. Game is in the books with Turkey coming out on top to go 2-0. Montenegro beating Belgium by 6 earlier today here in Tbilisi. So this game is done. Turkey have won, but it took a long time to break down this resilient and talented Bulgarian team. But in the end, Turkey had too much. Is it Turkey time? We're going to find out as this EuroBasket develops. Next up, Spain versus the host, Georgia. Don't go anywhere.